Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
That's right. So this morning we had the MTV King reality TV icon Rob Dyrdek sharing so many secrets with us. He's the guy from Robbin' Big, Ridiculousness, Entrepreneur, and so on. We also had, just on the air, Joe Cowan. He is the CEO of Epicor, a billion-dollar company. And later on in the show, we're going to have the CEO of Punchbowl, who's going to be sharing some new information with us and what Punchbowl is doing. So many incredible, cool things. But let's go ahead and let's get started with our next hero. You see, he is a local affluent lifestyle magazine. This is a publication that he's going to talk about, something new that's rolling out. And I just love things that are new. And it sounds like such a cool thing. He's going to fill us in on it. And his name is Lou Boudreau. And he can be reached at local affluent lifestylemagazine.com. And of course, we'll also have the information on our website, Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com. But if you at all target any of the affluent people that are out there, you're definitely going to want to make sure that you listen in full to this interview and stuff. So, Lou, good morning to you. Now, tell us about this new magazine that's rolling out and what it's going to consist of.
Sure. It's going to be full of excellent content that a more upscale audience would be interested in. Not a lot of advertising. We've converted the traditional advertising into content because this kind of audience is traditionally higher educated, more income, and they like to read.
Now, is this actually, people think magazine, they think strictly online or pamphlet or anything like that. Is this actually something that I could touch, hold, feel?
Exactly.
Real pages?
Yep, exactly.
And is there also going to be an online component of it?
Certainly. That'll support the print effort, but it's very low tech. There's still an audience for low tech, so you'll be able to hold it, read it, keep it, refer to it.
And I think that's very important because as things have grown so much online stuff, there's still nothing like holding and feeling. I don't care what age you are. People still go, we have magazines on our kitchen counter, and my kids are like, oh, okay, magazine, what's going on within that, or somebody on the cover and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's the being able to refer and hold on to it. There's a certain amount of credibility there, and the ability to go back months later and still have that article or that information that you'd like to read.
And tell me about some of the articles or some of the things that you see that are going to be in it.
Well, besides Who is Arizona, our friend Michael Christensen will have a couple of pages in there. We're going to have interesting stories. Chef Zipporah comes to mind. She's going to have a couple of pages and share with some recipes, some experiences she's had with celebrities.
Fantastic. And these are people that, in fact, are part of Eliances, the Eliances community. Lou, you're part of Eliances, very well respected in our community. You come to our roundtables and other experience and stuff. In fact, maybe share with our audience what it's been for you to be part of the roundtable Eliances and the community of entrepreneurs.
I've been around here in the Phoenix area for over 30 years. And in that 30 years, I've been able to attend a lot of what were called tip clubs. This is no tip club. This is a community. These are people that you trust, people you can develop business relationships with, and I'm very impressed. Only I've been a member a couple of months. It's been spectacular.
Well, I know everybody loves you. And let's talk about some other things, too, that you've done in your past, really, that's brought you to where you're at today. In fact, you were a high-level executive for Skymall, another magazine. How has your past rolled into what you're doing now, and why have you decided to stay really kind of within that was a magazine, products and stuff like that, stay in the same industry?
Well, with Skymall, very effective merchandising tool for merchandisers and entrepreneurs with new product. But what it lacked was content. It lacked, excluding the copy that sometimes supported the merchandise, it really lacked the stories. And today things are about stories. Readers and viewers want to know the story, the backstory behind a product. And with Skymall, we didn't have the opportunity to add a lot of content. It was all about graphics and what grabbed you. And it also was very expensive because the airlines charged us, Skymall at that time, an incredible amount of money to distribute the catalog.
And we're talking with Lou Boudreau, and he is the founder of Local Affluent Lifestyle Magazine.com. And you could reach him by going to localaffluentlifestylemagazine.com or, of course, at Eliances.com. And it's me, David Kogan, the host of the show. So make sure you check it out, Eliances.com, where entrepreneurs align. And Lou, tell me about what does it mean to an affluent lifestyle? What exactly is that?
God, I wish I knew exactly because I'm not in that demographic. But what I understand affluent lifestyle, it's like the Rob Report, but on steroids. And I know that's kind of trite, but I see the people that live in North Scottsdale, and I see the Ferraris and those things like to achieve. I think your guest Joe was just perfect about family. I mean, that's a priority, but it's nice to be comfortable, and it's nice to achieve. If comfort includes wealth. And so it's interesting. A lot of people are curious on how those people achieve their wealth and how they live, and especially how they give back.
Mm-hmm. In fact, let's talk about family and stuff like that. Let's talk about your childhood and who was instrumental in your life growing up.
Wow. Well, my dad, and so many fathers are. But my dad was a celebrity in the baseball world, so I had an opportunity as a kid to take batting practice in Fenway Park and I was 8 years old because he was the manager of the Boston Red Sox. I had a chance to in Kansas City when he moved on from the Red Sox to the Kansas City Athletics to meet Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, how many people have met Hopalong Cassidy? I even sat in the dugout with Connie Mack. So, I mean, I had an opportunity to meet some really interesting people in my life. Very fortunate.
Unbelievable. And why did you decide to roll out this magazine? What's your kind of your ultimate goal of that?
Well, I wanted to take my experience gained over 40 years in marketing and advertising and do something that would be beneficial to the community. And it's my time to give back. And also when you reach a mature age like I am, you back off from a lot of the how can I call it, the more serious goals personally, and you start looking at the community. So it gives me an opportunity to express others' opinions to a community and not be as focused as one could be in business.
Now, you mentioned about that you do limit some of the advertising in that, but there are many listeners right now that go, you know what, that's my target audience. How do I go about then advertising, or what can I do to be somehow supplement your magazine?
Well, traditional advertising will always exist, so, and especially back cover and front cover. But what we like to do is convert that advertising into what we call education-based marketing, so that they can write a story about their business. And then at the end of the story, they become the expert on that particular business, and then you'll be able to get the contact information and reach out to them.
So, Lou, if you were addressing a class of journalism majors, what would you tell them about how to navigate the magazine industry, whether it be online, offline, and be able to be successful as you have been successful in your career in that industry?
Well, I think listening is extremely important, understanding the target audience and understanding where that audience is shifting, and education. And not necessarily education from a college level, but experience is extremely important, and listening to people that have been there.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Lou, you have already had a successful career and now launching Affluent Lifestyle magazine. We're excited for you, looking forward to reading it. Lou Boudreau, who could be reached at localaffluentlifestylemagazine.com. This is David Kogan with Eliances, and when we return, we're going to have the CEO of Punchbowl. That's punchbowl.com. David Kogan with Eliances.